Hi, this is Fred, FR5ED. 5 is silent. I'm here to do a beer review. I'm excited about this one. I have not had this before. In fact, one time when I was looking into getting one of my kegs from Total Wine, they mentioned this one on the list of IPAs, and I don't know where I looked it up that said it was, a pale ale and not an IPA. And I said, oh, no thanks, that's not really an IPA. Well, when I was getting some assorted singles, several days ago, ran across this one, thought, oh, I'd at least try this, and saw it was an IPA. Looked it up. This is very highly rated. On Rate Beer, it's a 99 out of 100 overall and 100 in style. That's after 2,080 reviews. This is no fluke. On Beer Advocate, it scores a 94. Also 94 by the brothers, but a 94 after 4,044 ratings, so it's exceptional there as well. This is very highly regarded. Here is the commercial description. This hoppy American IPA is a full-bodied beer brewed with American pale and crystal malts and heavily hopped with, and here are all the C hops, which are all citrusy hops: Chinook, Cascade, Columbus, and Centennial. Yum. It's a whole salad of my favorite hops. There's a trophy in every glass: 2009 Great American Beer Festival, American Style Strong Pale Ale, Gold, 2009 Colorado State Fair, Best of Show, 2006 Great American Beer Festival, and on and on and on. It's got a whole bunch of them listed here. Wow, about 5 more awards. So I don't know how this one slipped my attention all this time. Let's see, this is beer review number 166. No, 166, 7, 8, 9, 170. It's up there, and I'm just now finding it. So, by the way, it is 7% ABV and it is 75 IBUs. There's a lot waiting for us here. So let's get it open. Let's get it poured. Kind of a gold color, not really orange at all, just kind of a a good gold color, dark straw, light orange, kind of gold. So let's take another look. It didn't get much of a head on there. It's a little bit hazy. Yeah, a little hazy. And what little head is on there is just, off-white. Not getting hit with a ton of hops. And again, let me try to warm this a little bit. It was in the, I'm going to guess that's the upper 40s. I try to leave it out of the refrigerator for a little bit, but I do like to warm the glass a little as well. So, tell you what, we're going to warm it for a couple minutes and then pick back up. Okay, that's been a couple of minutes of holding it here in my hand, and it does say on the bottle to serve between 45 and 50 degrees. That's a little cooler than I usually most appreciate my IPAs. Also, by the way, this is from Bear Republic, is in Sonoma. It's in Healdsburg, California, but that's in Sonoma, apparently Sonoma County. So let's swish this around. Develop a little more head on there. Yep, that's developing nicely. Very nice. Oh, yeah, definitely getting some nice. It's a malt aroma, but it's not strong bread or biscuit smell, but you can tell, it's that malt backbone smell, that grain, very smooth and nice. And then the hops are not as pronounced as you might think with all those C hops in there, but there is the juicy citrus aroma. All in all, it's a very balanced but not in your face type of aroma. It's not what I would have expected, but nonetheless, it's very pleasant. Now let's taste it. Well, I'll tell you what, if that's 75 IBUs and there is some residual bitterness, the bitterness is so balanced by the body, the malt. That is it's a good temperature too. I'll bet I'm right about 50. I should get a thermometer and start sticking it in the beer just so I can tell you what the temperature is. Anyway, It's there's a little bit of sweetness there. Yeah, so it's not a dry IPA. There's enough of a sweetness there to really balance it out and pull back on the perceived bitterness, I think. After, the finish starts to die away, you are left with some hot bitterness, but it's not as harsh or gripping on the tongue as a lot of the hot bitterness is on some of these IPAs. A couple of them I reviewed recently. Well, heck, one of them, what was that double IPA that had like 149 IBUs? And it did leave you with just your tongue coated in that bitterness. And it's not that it's bad, but it's very pronounced. You have to want it and be ready for it. This is just very kind in the way, if this is 75 IBUs, it's very kind thanks to of course, the higher you go in the alcohol, the fuller bodied and the more sweetness there is, that can counteract the bitterness, the alpha acids in the hops, as far as perceived bitterness. That is really pleasant. That is really drinkable. Wow. So I can get that in slim kegs, huh? May have to check into that. I'm liking this. Wow. Highly recommend you try it. That's very smooth, very smooth. So, Bear Republic Racer 5 IPA. This is Fred, FR5ED, with another beer review. Over and out.